A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready? Half the 60, half the 60. Let's go.
Back to the well again. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may breaking off an explosive one and really break the backs of a defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
70 Lions.
Looking in the air here. Nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Falcons into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20.
60 bucks.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now looking to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Cougar 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's Ingram. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Takes the 2nd down snap. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Panther 60.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Connection made with the rookie from Boise State. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Now it's Ingram. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action on 1st down. Caught out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, here we go.
That's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. They'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second and pretty long here. Pass play coming here. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, they need 7.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
41-yard line.
And they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Throwing on seconds. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Cougar 19, Cougar 19.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Escapes a defender. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing it on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field.
And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
They'll run it from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And they are all the way into that red zone.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's first and 10.
70 tip.
Lone back gets the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Second down pass play coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. They are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? They'll run for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
70 line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Hey,
Ingram with it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Working on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now a run with Ingram. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
Fred, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime deep.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw now. Catch made underneath by the back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
A gain of 3.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Got for big yards on the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
One last play before the break.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Hey, check that. Let's go now. Go.
This one goes off left tackle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First.
Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down.
Here we go. 19, 18.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. We've set it down from the 37. They'll go play action on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19, Bronco 80.
A give now from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
30-yard line.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Okay.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
18-yard line.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Cowboy 80. Set go.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Jukes away from 1. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now give left side. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Back-to-back carries here. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this third down. Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Connects with the open man downfield. And he takes it down to the 33. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to the well again. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Now second and 6.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Here's Ingram. And they'll find ahead for a few. It's third down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Let's go now. Hey.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, Cowboys!
Motioning the tight end now. Back to the air following that pick six. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down. Completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion rule.
It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go, set.
They give it to him again. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Sending him on the dive. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Now it's Ingram. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
And the Packers first down.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. Well, but these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.